What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. Want to thank my sponsor, Steel Supplements. Link and discount code down in the description. You know, here we are, showcasing EA for what EA does best. Zero attention to detail and copy and paste. Go look at my last video. You want to know why fix Madden franchise, NFL drop EA trend. My last video shows a cutscene that says 0th rushing fumble this season. 0th rushing fumble this season. Think about that. That had to be programmed in. No one caught that. But this is what EA does this time of year. They showcase players getting traded, players being kept. This is Dak Prescott, obviously. But someone pointed out after showing this, hey, in the background, Ezekiel Elliott's hand is going through his pants. Right now, this isn't all that big of a deal at face value, right? We all know clipping, shifting, warping, those things happen in video games. But when you're promoting your game, when you're promoting the brand, when you're actually pushing exposure out for the NFL, I would imagine at some level it is imperative that you get things right most of the time. So clearly they realized this isn't the best look for them and that they needed to do something different. And to do something different, EA does what EA does absolutely best other than pay the NFL for an exclusivity license to keep its game in store shelves. Because without it, this game would be gone. They copy and paste. They copy and paste, guys. I cannot even imagine having any type of pride. If you look at what they've done here, it is a scene that they just replicate. They're not worried about the differences in throwing motions. They're not worried about the differences in size. They're not worried about anything other than showcasing garbage. So when you see a defensive lineman beating an offensive lineman, it doesn't matter to EA that there's a player that could be, should be double team blocking, but we all know the Clint Oldenburg pass blocking logic in this game is awful. It's the same logic that only got him on practice squads. You can see a player standing there doing nothing while a defensive lineman pressures the quarterback into throwing the ball. But EA just wants the exposure, right? So they just use this scene. Think about this. They've got all the time in the world. They've got the only NFL licensed game. And rather than sit there and take time to put something together, they would rather just copy and paste the same scene over and over and over for every quarterback that gets signed. This is why the game is awful. This is why it has a 0.2 user score. This is why it'll never change, because no one in that building said, you know what? Let's take the extra time and actually make something worth sharing. Make something worth promoting. Make a game worth buying, if you will. I don't really know any other game that does this. I don't really know any other company that operates this way. It's absolutely insane to me that they do it, they get called out on it, and they do it again. It's rinse and repeat, copy and paste, put out the same poor product. And they are so dependent, as I mentioned earlier, on this NFL exclusive agreement that if not for it, this game would be absolutely out of business. Love to know your guys' thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking out. And you know, I will be back with an investing video. Actually, one of the best investing videos I could make later tonight in the week with more commentary.